Okay, so let's make a potion. Let's get the ingredients, the fruit.
Oh, that fruit smells really sour.
Ugh, I hate sour. Let's get the honey. Try and sweeten
About
it up.
1 spoon of honey.
There we go. And the red herring.
Thanks for the sacrifice, little fish.
Alright.
Now I've got all the ingredients. I just need to crush them.
Oh, do I use the rock here? There we go. A fist-sized stone. Squish them all
I'm
up.
pretty sure that there's never been anything so utterly revolting concocted in the elf burrow ever. Oh, I hope this is some kind of joke.
Oh, boy. Da, da, da. Alright, the medicine is made. Taste the masterfish's... Oh, wait, no. Whoops. Take the masterfish's hat off. I could take the hat off. I don't know. I kind of want to leave it on. It's kind of silly. Drink the medicine. I don't want to do that now. I'm sure the book wants that. By the way...
Good solid fishing rod.
wait.
Nothing special, but I should be able to catch something with it.
By the way, Cheap, are you okay?
And that's the
He's
sound
snoring.
of Cheep snoring. He's a bit special like that.
Alright then. Well, since that's over, let's let the book know we finished making the medicine.
Hi.
Well, what's up?
So, the potion's ready, but you don't seriously expect me to drink that?
The potion's ready, but you don't seriously expect me to drink it, do you?
Oh boy.
You must.
What? Wait! Cheap! You were sleeping just now!
Cheap, I'm so...
It's like, what were you doing?
I know, but...
How could you put me in that little box? What is that? What are you drinking?
This, medicine.
Medicine? How do you know
Well,
that's what
I
it
did
is?
tell you that I wasn't feeling well, and the medicine book here thinks it could be something serious.
What are you telling her to do, book?
She has to drink it, the sour metis fruit, sweet honey and salty fish. That should give us an answer.
You be careful, lady. I'm watching you. Alright, could we perhaps get a second opinion about this?
It's not like I doubt your medical knowledge, but perhaps something other than this revolting cocktail might be better?
If you want to know what is wrong with you, drink the medicine. If not, then I'll be glad to carry on talking with you.
Alright, right then. Here goes nothing.
Oh, it looks revolting.
Down the hatch.
It is medicine. It's not supposed to taste nice.
Well, it depends on the medicine. If you give it a nice
That's
little berry
right.
taste,
Down to the
it's not so
last
bad.
drop.
Like NyQuil.
Not as bad as I was expecting.
Huh.
In actual fact, it's quite tasty. I could definitely drink another glass of that.
She's like, is there any more? I want to drink some more.
Congratulations, Ivo. You are pregnant.
What? What? Surprise! Cheap passed out! Cheap passed out! Oh, man, that was funny.
No, 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 no,
Okay.
no. That is completely impossible.
So, does this
You
mean
must
that
be
you
wrong.
and
Surely
Nate...
it's a misdiagnosis.
You are an elf and say that potion is quite tasty. I could definitely drink another glass of that.
Look at Cheap.
That's raging hormones talking.
Oh, my.
I don't have any hormones.
Cheap was like, oh, what my head, what did I miss? He's like,
Cheap,
what
no.
did... So, you and Nate, huh?
No, the book has made a mistake.
What did you do? What secrets have you been keeping from me? I can't be pregnant. I've never, well...
I cannot be pregnant. I've never stood in the divine water with Nate on Midsummer's Night singing the Song of Life.
Ivo, that's not exactly how it works.
How do humans do it?
Well, you see...
They do what?
Cheap, you watch
Elves
it.
and humans can have children together, but it's not possible without sex.
There you
We
go.
never had sex. At
Oh.
least not to my knowledge.
But the diagnosis is crystal clear.
Okay, then. So then who was it? That's what Cheap's going. So then who was it then? Let's assume that I am pregnant. There must be some explanation for that.
Let's just pretend that I am pregnant. There must be some explanation, rational or otherwise.
If we discount the possibility that the child was conceived by natural means,
Apparently
which
we need
would
to.
certainly appear to be the case here, then that leaves us with just the unconventional conception methods.
And what exactly would those
Did
be?
you
Medicine book?
perhaps make some kind of pact with a goblin regarding the child? Child in exchange for gold or a kingdom, for example?
No.
Has a god in the guise of a bull appeared to you in your dreams? Any angels been having a word with you?
No.
Have any stars fallen from the heavens recently?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Then that just leaves magic. Or a curse. But unfortunately, that is not my
I think I got
area
some of those
expertise.
jokes. You got some explain to
I
do,
wish
young
it was
lady.
so cheap. But my feeling is that the book is right. I am pregnant.
Huh. No wonder her mom said she was getting rotund. I guess that explains that. Yes, speaking of which, Mother must under no circumstances notice anything.
One thing's certain. Mother must never find out about this.
Ever.
I don't know either. Do you think that my tummy will start to show?
Yes. He's like, oh, certainly.
Oh.
That's for sure. I must have been cursed.
I'm not sure how, and I'm not sure why, but it would appear that I'm pregnant. And as all other possibilities have been eliminated, then it must be a curse that's responsible. That is fantastic!
He's like, what? What do you mean fantastic?
No, of course I didn't mean it like that. But just think. Me. Cursed.
Oh yeah,
that
that's so
sounds
great.
like an adventure.
Oh my gosh. He's like, we just came back from one. I want to go on
Totally
another
obvious what
one.
we need to do now. We ask Archmage Alistair. He's the wisest magician in the realm of man, and he's a friend. He'll be able to tell us what it means.
We gotta go back there
Oh,
again.
no, you don't.
I'm gonna go tell your mother.
You remember who was meant to be looking after me so that nothing happens to me, don't you?
We have to go to Seastone and consult the Archmage. Only, how are we gonna get there?
Alistair's sure to have the answers. We'll have to track him down in the Mage Tower in Seastone. Only, how are we going to get there? Seastone is days away from here.
Don't look at me.
Oh, yeah, saying fly is all well and good. Are you going to teach me quickly then? No.
I didn't say
the
anything about
fast
you.
Mode of
I
transport.
was talking about me.
And then there's the small matter of the Border Watch. Their longbows can take out a fly's eye at 400 metres, and they will shoot if said fly should dare to set foot in or leave the woodland realm without permission.
They would shoot down the princess? Well, they would have a lot of explaining to do. You don't know today's password, do you, Cheap?
You don't by any chance know the password that the Border Watch use?
I think it's cheap.
Typical.
What? I think it's a good password.
That's exactly the problem. Mother chooses a new password every single day, and there's no way I'll get it out of her.
I'm telling you, it's
Why
cheap.
don't you know the password? You normally know everything.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it's cheap,
Hey,
cheap.
know it all. Mother's mirror. It knows more than you. It must know the password. If we work as a team, we should be able to cast a little light on the matter, Cheap.
Oh, you're gonna get me to work with you? I don't think so.
After all, if it is a curse, then I'm the victim, not the perpetrator. Well, yes, I know that. She'll blame us whatever happens. But it's best for us to have some answers rather than just presenting her the facts, don't you think? Transport and the password. Let's go.
Alright, so yet another puzzle to try and solve. Wonderful. Well, at least Cheap might actually be working with us this time. Anything else you can tell me, Medicine Book?
Hi.
Well, what's up?
You were gonna... Oh, you were gonna tell me something about sex, weren't you?
You were interrupted just now when you were going to tell me about sex.
Indeed, someone is of the opinion that a princess does not need to know about such things.
Oh, come on, tell me.
Cheap's like, don't you tell
I
her.
could tell you a lot about it, but it would be unwise for me to annoy your parents.
Huh.
They could burn
And
me,
Cheap.
or even worse, give me to a public library.
Oh, no, not a public library. Oh, I've seen what happens to books there. Oh, he has a right to be scared. Can you tell me anything about elf pregnancies?
How do elf pregnancies
How they're different from
progress?
human pregnancies?
They are very similar to human pregnancies,
Oh,
only
okay.
they take a lot longer, about 4 years.
Wow!
You are presumably in the 6th month.
4 years.
If
Holy
I go into the
moly.
world of humans to talk to the Archmage, well, time in the human world passes quicker.
Then your pregnancy will go faster, that's for certain. The consequences are difficult to predict. I am not aware of an elf ever having a child outside of the woodland realm.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. If everything goes to plan, then I'll be back in a couple of days and we'll know what's happened.
That would be advisable. Pregnancy can play havoc with the body and mind.
I'm sure a lot of
It does not
mothers
take a lot
out there
of
can attest to
imagination
that.
to work out what a turbo pregnancy
like,
in the human world would do to an elf.
Thank you for your help.
I'm sure she would want
That's
to get that
what
over
I'm here
with.
for.
Be like, look, I don't want to be in that condition for 4 years. I'd prefer the 9 months, thank you. Cheap? Are we cool? Are we okay?
Hey, Cheap.
He's like, I'm not talking to you, lady. I'm sorry for locking you up in the musical box.
I'm really sorry about that business with the musical box, Cheap, but I had to find out what was wrong with me. Are we friends again?
For now.
Good.
Alright, let's see. Sometimes I wish I had just kept the artifact of divine fate.
Sometimes I wish I'd kept the artifact of divine fate. Well, an object that would make every wish come true. It'd be very handy right now. Yes, I know, too much power for one person. That's why Archmage Alistair and I made arrangements.
So what sort of transport do you think could get us to Seastone quickly?
Think, Cheap Cheap. How can we both get to Seastone without me having to grow wings?
Hey, don't look at me.
You've got an idea?
Sure. I'll be right back. Check it out. What do you think?
A flight magazine?
One of my own personal issues.
You've taken out a subscription to a flight magazine.
I'm a bird. Why is that weird?
Yeah, all right. Page 15. Hippogriff stud Eculeus in the Blue Mountains. The best battle and hunting hippogriffs in Avantasia.
There you
A
go.
hippogriff. That could carry me. Not a bad idea, Cheap.
A hippo and a
The
griffin?
Blue
Oh
Mountains
my
aren't
gosh.
close. And just look at the price. A pot of gold. Now, where are we meant to get that from?
I guess we'll have to find a leprechaun nearby.
Yes, I think you're right. We'll have to think of something.
I'm sure he'll have a pot of gold nearby. Just stash his magazine in the library. I wonder if we could get hold of the hippogriff without a pot of gold.
Do you think I could play the princess card and ask the stud to loan us a hippogriff? That'd cost a lot less than a pot of gold.
I don't think so, lady.
Yeah, you're right. They'd blab to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Bad idea if I want to travel incognito.
Yep. So what exactly is this sex thing that you were talking about earlier?
This sex that you spoke about, what is it and why should I not have it?
I ain't saying, lady. I ain't saying.
I know that I'm an elf princess. That's exactly the reason I should have something like this. Perhaps even two. Oh, I will find out what you're trying to hide from me.
Oh, Ivo, you have no idea how funny that sounded. Would you like a few more sunflower seeds? Like a, peace offering?
I've got sunflower seeds. Want one?
Not this time,
I
lady.
can imagine the whole experience has made you hungry. We will get through this together, right?
Yeah, sure. Alright, I'll be back soon.
I'll be back soon, Cheap.
Okay, then. So now, I need to figure out what to do in terms of get transportation. Now, is there anything in this box that I need?
These earrings here. They're sparkling and glinting in the sunshine. They could actually come in handy.
There we go. Let's see. The knitted hat. Take the jug. It's an option. May as well take it.
That's just what I need.
All right, then. Let's see. Let's go back out here for a moment. Is there anything out here I can either take or whatever? No, it's just the sunflower, pretty much. All right, let's just go back to the garden then. Let's see. I'm curious. Let's see. We have sunflower seeds. We have the flower. We have the book. We have the spade. We have the rod, worms, the reed head, my hat, glittering earrings, and a jug. Use the jug with... Oh, okay, that's an option. Alright. Looking around what I can interact with. Hey, Arbor. Let's see if I can talk to Arbor about anything else. What's up, buddy?
Hi, Arbor.
What you got there? Be that the hat of a master fisher?
Yep.
He noticed
pulled it
it.
out of the pond.
But I've been trying for years to hook one of those.
Well, talent will out.
That ain't be talent. That'd be pure luck.
I agree. That was completely
Nothing.
random.
Sooner or later, old Arbor will get some luck too.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
Let's see. Oh, wow. A lot of stuff I can talk about. So I borrowed your spade.
I just need to borrow your spade a moment. Is that okay?
Of course. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Oh. So, you know smoking is unhealthy, right, Arbor?
You shouldn't smoke.
Why not?
It's not healthy.
No lungs, no problems.
I ain't got no
Do
lungs.
you think it's a bit weird and warped to smoke yourself?
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible.
A tree smoking. I just got that. She's right. That is kind of weird.
Don't tell no one, though.
But he's right. He's like, look, I ain't got no lungs. What do I need to be worried about being healthy for? So... I need to leave the elf burrow.
Arbor, I'm going to have to leave the elf burrow for a few days.
Your mother giving you permission?
No.
Not as such.
Oh, she not gonna like that.
I know.
But one has to do what one has to do. I wish you a good journey.
Oh,
Thanks,
thanks,
Arbor.
Arbor.
And don't tell anyone I told you.
I wouldn't dream of it. Just
I
don't you
like
go
him.
staying away too long now. You know, time out there runs much quicker than here in the woodland realm.
Oh, I know.
Of course. In the outside world, we elves age like humans. That's why most elves avoid it like the plague.
Quite right.
So, yeah, I may as well let him know about this pregnancy.
Tell me, you know a bit about nature, don't you? How does this childbearing stuff work exactly?
Oh, don't know. Ask myself the same question. The bees pollinate the flowers. The flower seeds are carried away by the wind and new plants grow. Very simple and easy, that. But elves, humans and dwarves don't produce nectar. What have you got to offer the bees?
Yeah. And also, our children don't grow in the earth. They grow in us.
I know. Isn't it absurd?
So, I need a pot of gold. Do you happen to have one?
If I happen to need a pot of gold and you happen to have one, would you be happy to lend it to me?
Or if I be the Sultan of the Three Deserts and you had juicy grapes, would you feed me?
Okay, seriously, do you have a pot of gold?
He's like, okay, enough of that.
Just like you have grapes and be the Sultan.
So, have you ever watched Mother casting a spell on the magic mirror?
Do you know how to cast
Mirror,
a spell over a
mirror,
magic
in the
mirror?
bowl.
Do I look like a magician or priest?
Perhaps you saw Mother doing it sometime.
Many times. She tips water from 3 different vessels into the bowl and then mumbles a bit to herself.
Water from
Some
3
kind
different
of
vessels?
Elf priestess magic nonsense. I don't know nothing about that.
Oh,
Me neither.
that's great.
I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
Alright. So we got as much as we could, I think, from Arbor. Not really sure what else we can interact with out here or do. I think, well, can we actually go in here?
I'm not going up there. I've no appetite for discussions with Mother.
I don't know, Ivo. Let's see. We may not have a choice.
Nothing for it. Have to talk to Pa. I'd better
Oh, we
take
gotta
the
talk
hat
to her
off.
dad.
No need to complicate matters further.
Take off the hat. Oh, there goes my hat. What a shame.
Ivo, I
Oh,
thought that
hi.
you'd agreed that you would stay in your room.
Yeah, about that. Oh, I don't know. Woo! I could actually tell her. I don't know how that would go. You know, I'm not gonna get any slimmer just sitting around in my room.
I just left my room to do a bit of training.
Mm-hmm.
You said yourself I've put on a few pounds, and I'm not going to get rid of them by lying around on my bed all day.
Where does this sudden insight come from?
I can't keep asking myself what to do with my life. Perhaps marriage isn't such a bad idea.
It most certainly isn't. And if you train diligently, I'm sure Prince Lalilos will like you a lot.
Of course. Fine.
Yeah, of course.
I would
Like,
love
that's
to
what I
help you,
want.
but I'm most dreadfully busy. A kind of epidemic seems to have broken out in Seastone.
Wait, what?
An epidemic in Seastone?
What are you talking about?
Strange. We're getting reports from the whole of the Middle Kingdom. Objects and beings have been changed.
Changed?
What do you mean?
The situation isn't clear. It appears as if some kind of terrible power is gradually moving through the whole land, changing it. Do you remember the story of the Nothing? A big blackness that
From the
gradually
never-ending
swallowed
story?
the fairy kingdom bit by bit.
Oh, I remember that.
Of course.
This time it is much worse. It is pink.
Oh, the horror! Pink! That's even worse.
An epidemic in Seastone. Is it wise for me and it to go there?
By
On
the
the
way,
other hand, Wilbur and the Archmajor in Seastone. Perhaps I can help them to fight the epidemic in exchange for them helping me with my problem.
certainly a thought. By the way, if you've never seen the Never-Ending Story, you are missing out. That is a classic. I highly recommend seeing that.
I can blame Mother for a lot of things, but not laziness. On the contrary, she does the same work as 3 people put together, because she doesn't trust anyone to do it as well.
Alright. What's that stone tablet above her?
This symbol's on the bottom of the mirror bowl in the garden. No idea what it means. That's Mother's area of expertise.
If I'm gonna learn how to use that magic mirror, I'm gonna have to ask her about it. Alright, here goes nothing.
Mother?
Oh boy, this could be bad.
Yes, Ivadora.
Ivadora? Wait, is that her real name? So, what do the symbols on the stone tablets mean?
Those symbols on the columns, what do they mean?
First your insights concerning your wedding, and now an interest in the spiritual. You do surprise me. The 3 symbols depict the 3 different forms that water takes. They are important in many rituals. Water that falls from the sky. Water that springs from the earth. And water that is bathed by moonlight.
Huh.
Oh.
Interesting. What is meant by different forms that water takes?
What's all this different forms of water all about then?
Not all water is the same. It changes. If it bubbles out of a spring, then it is spring water. Then it turns into stream water, perhaps into river water, and then sometimes later into sea water.
Huh.
The voice of water changes, its soul.
And if different
Okay.
forms of water are mixed together,
Then you can create water with powerful magical properties.
Huh.
But it's not as easy as you might imagine. Water is constantly changing its form. Rain is water from the sky, but as soon as it lands in a puddle, then it becomes common puddle water.
So do you really think that I look fat?
Do you really think that I look fat?
You aren't really fat, my darling, but you aren't perfect either.
Do I have to be perfect?
No one is perfect, but that doesn't stop us striving for it.
Oh,
Once you are
wonderful.
happy with yourself,
That
then you
sounds
become
great.
overindulgent. Dissatisfaction can take you far, my darling.
Huh. Oh yeah, sure. That's certainly a great motivational speech. Do you really believe that this prince suits me?
Why do you want me to marry this particular prince?
Because I think that will be best for you.
You,
And if
that's
I
not
don't
an
like
explanation.
Then you will learn to love him.
Why can't I fall in love first and then marry?
Yeah, you know, the
And
conventional
what happens
method.
if you don't fall in love? You won't ever marry then? Don't be childish, Ivadora.
Wow. I'm sorry, which one of you is the one that's being childish about this? And which one is the mature one? So can we do something about that epidemic in Seastone?
Do you know what can be done to fight the epidemic in Seastone?
Done? Nothing, my darling. It's a matter for humans. We will only observe.
Wow.
How hard would it be for us to actually help solve a problem for once, instead of waiting for it to solve itself?
If Alistair needs my advice, he can ask me, and up to now he has not done that.
But
I'm not going to interfere.
You are probably the worst queen I have ever seen. I'd like a bit of moon water, please.
that stuff in the moon well, that's water bathed by moonlight, isn't it?
Of course it is, my darling.
Could I take some of it?
It is holy water. We only use it for special occasions. What do you need it for?
How about a potion?
I need it for a potion. It's one of the most important ingredients.
Really? What sort of potion?
I want to blow as much air as possible into the water to sell for lots of money. Oh, here, she like this. It's meant to be a beauty potion.
Well, the moon water's a particularly pure and clean water. I thought that it could form the basis of a beauty potion.
It is true that this water is purported to have healing powers.
I didn't want to trouble you with this, but then I thought, if I'm meant to be looking my best for the prince, then such a potion wouldn't do any harm.
Playing right into her hands.
Oh, absolutely. Do you have a vessel? May the Moonwell water give you the help you need to become more
So
beautiful,
gullible.
just as it has always helped me.
Played right into her hands. Nice job, Ivo. She completely fell for it. Alright.
I could do
Whoops.
with a bit more moon
Ah,
water,
I forgot to
please.
move it down. Whoops. Alright. Let's see if I can just skip this real quick. Sorry. Okay, so she poured it and then they Wow. Okay. Don't really know what the point of that was.
Come
My
back
mistake,
if you
though.
need any more.
Uh-huh.
See you later, Mother.
Don't.
Alright, there we go. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Let's talk to her dad. Let's meet this guy. The king
Pa doesn't
of
like
the
getting up
elven
early.
of the woodland realm.
He always says he needs lots of sleep, but he's never said why.
Look at his crown from here. It's covered in butterflies because it looks like a bunch of tree branches. Let me guess, this guy's gonna be like the ultimate tree hugger. Like, what's up, Ivo? How are you? Peace, man.
Hey, Pa.
Oh
the
my
day
gosh.
started ages ago.
Look at him, he's covered in tree branches.
What?
Yeah, he's like, what?
Oh, Ivo, how's my favourite daughter?
I'm your only daughter.
I already like
Oh,
this
that I
guy.
had 100. You are and will remain something very special. The other 99 will be as well, though.
I like
Pa,
this guy.
You're nuts.
I really do. Huh. Enlighten me, father.
Enlighten me, Father.
The striped kakadu and the limping squirrel, denied by those who are unwary, are a wonderful sight.
I'll need to have a think about that.
Okay. Enlighten me again?
Enlighten me, Father.
the wide sky and the burning sun, denied by those who are unwary, bring the little llama to tears.
That is interesting.
One more time.
Enlighten me, Father.
The moth and the dandelion, loved by me like very little else, are confusing to those weak in the head.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means. One more time.
Enlighten me, Father.
The striped kakadu and the limping squirrel,
Didn't you already
high on
say
the
this?
rooftop of the world,
He's probably so
are
high he has no
confusing
idea.
to those weak in the head.
Understood.
Uh-huh. And once again.
Enlighten me, Father.
The striped kakadu and the limping high are amongst.
There we go. I found out there was a trophy where if you do that 5 times, you get a trophy for that. So, Mother is treating me like a small child.
She looked me up like a small child.
Have you argued again?
She
So
started
could you
it.
two stop
She
fighting?
loves you.
And she only wants the best for me.
Blah, blah,
How
blah.
can it
I
be best
know,
for me
I
if she
know.
constantly criticizes me and forces me to do things that I don't want to do?
She believes that this will help prepare you for the life that awaits you.
Uh-huh.
I'd just like to decide for myself.
Yeah, wouldn't that be
I
nice?
know. Your mother just doesn't understand that because she never had that choice.
So she's gonna take it out on Ivo? Jeez. Huh. Let's start from the top. Don't always defend her.
You're always defending her. Doesn't she drive you mad too?
Naturally.
Then why don't you tell her?
Does the gnu talk of spring when the shadows are tickling the squirrel?
What?
I love her. It's just a phase. She'll change. And
Uh-huh.
if she doesn't change, then I will not love her any less. I love you both as you are, warts and all.
Warts? I'm sure she was like, warts? Wait, do I have warts? Do you want me to marry this prince too?
Mother wants me to marry this Prince Lalilos.
I did hear about that.
Is that your wish too?
All I wish for is for you to be happy.
Haha, so I'm
He is
not
so
going to marry
chill.
him.
Unfortunately, not all wishes are granted.
Oh,
You are an elf princess. You will need to marry sooner or later. It's just when and who. I'd rather just leave that to Mother Nature.
This guy
I
is
wish you
awesome.
could convince Mother of that.
Yeah.
I fear her faith in your taste of men has been shaken a little since...
Since
Well,
Nate,
you know.
I kind of don't blame her for
She
that.
wants to prevent your heart being broken again. That's why she is choosing someone that she thinks is right for you.
Huh. Would you have used the artifact of divine fate?
Pa, would you have used the artifact of divine fate? Or would you have hidden it like we did?
I think that too much power can corrupt any one of us.
But you have great powers, and you've never used them for evil.
I could have cured diseased woodlands with the artifact, cleaned rivers in the air. And then what? Then I might have chased away the lumberjacks and destroyed the factories of the dwarves.
But I could have helped a lot of humans.
Things take time, Ivo. If you force change before its time has come, then it won't last.
He is so chill. Well, I mean, he's pretty cool, so yeah, let's let him know.
I need to tell you something, Father. But I'm not sure how.
You shouldn't worry too much. It's not good for the baby.
What?
You know.
He knows.
Has a zebra got stripes?
How can it have happened? Why?
I don't know. Is that important?
It is. I want to know what's happened to me.
Then look for the answers, my little bud.
How can you be so calm about it?
Because I know that everything will be fine in the end.
And if it isn't fine?
then it is not the end.
So insightful. This guy's awesome. I love this character. That was great. Then it's just not the end. Wow, that's great. So, I need to go to Seastone to visit the Archmage.
If you don't know what the pregnancy's all about, then I'll have to travel to Seastone and ask the Archmage.
The fact that I don't know means that you did not get pregnant by natural means. And if something does not conform to the laws of nature, then it must be magic. No one knows more about these things than Alistair.
We agree, then?
Like snails munching cabbage. Only your mother isn't going to permit it.
Who said I needed permission?
I know, but I'll work on that.
Yeah. See you later.
I've got quite a lot to think about.
Goodbye, little daughter.
See you later, Father.
Very cool. Okay, so we pretty much have an idea of what we need to do.
The symbol for water that falls from the sky. The droplet signifies water, the circle the moon. Water that's been bathed in moonshine.
So, because of the Queen, we have one of them, the Moonwell water. Now, we need to figure out how to get the other two waters, though, if we're going to pull this off. Alright, so we are going to try and figure this out, how to get the other water, how to get the pot of gold, when we come back. Stay tuned!